I'm Axelsims. It's been a while since I posted something. Well, this is kind of like an apology video. It's fanfiction time, and I haven't even looked at, I haven't even got past, this part right here. And I'm already just, oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be terrible. 3 likes, 28 dislikes. I have not read this. It's on Fanfiction, a site for ponies. Fanfiction. And yeah. So wow. I don't even. Alright, let's go. Let's get to it. This is like I said, apology video for being gone so fucking long. So let's get to work. I opened my eyes to the darkness of the home I was occupying. Before even thinking of getting up, I took a deep breath to fill my lungs and let it out. That made me more drowsy, but Saletsin's meeting on how to conquer America was coming up. I wouldn't want to miss that. Okay. Let me introduce myself. I am Logan Jacobson. Okay, I am 15 years old. Okay, I'm a warrior for myself. Okay. In other words, I'm a lone wolf. Oh, God. Before 2066 came, I was that person no one would think as a gunman. Oh, fuck. I was the school nerd. I always got straight A's, but when it was declared that Japan started war with England, England pulled Afghanistan in. Okay. Big mistake. Afghan. Started stealing blueprints for Japan's mass destruction weapons. They made them destroy the east side of the world, Mexico and South America. That's not. The east is that way. That. What? Okay. Whatever. North America. Alright, what about Canada? Just saying. Oh, fuck. I don't even. Alright. Not even. Alright. Oh, God. Okay. Whatever. I started stealing things from my local stores, being wanted by most managers, stuff like that. I stole 9x19 millimeter Walther P99, a rifle, and some ammo. It's all I needed to protect myself from the Afghan. Combat armor. Yeah, bulletproof vest. Food. Water. I mean, apparently this is supposed to be some, like, post-apocalyptic. What does this have to do with ponies? Oh, God. Wait, okay, alright. Back to me. We were talking about you. I slowly stretched my arms and legs to get the feeling back in them. I slid out of bed and onto my feet. I rubbed my eyes and put on. Wait, no, is this past or present? I put my handgun in my back pocket. You didn't tell me. How'd you get a handgun? My rifle in my own hand. Well, I hope you didn't put it in someone else's hand. I looked out the window next to me for enemies. Let's just say I'm an enemy. That would be interesting to know. I saw one guarding the entrance of the meeting. You have to be there. You have to be there, says the poster for the meeting. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the Afghans took the Mexicans and the South American hostage, making them go to this. But I thought they blew it up. You cannot take people who are blown up. And Mexicans and South Americans. Oh, God. I slowly opened the window, the guard not noticing me. I didn't hear anything. I aimed at his head and I shot him in between his eyes. How did he not notice you? The wet grass from the rain last night started changing into red from the man's blood. It started pooling around his body. I climbed out the window and grabbed the guy's collar. I opened one of his eyelids to see his pupil. I didn't. Well, no fucking shit. You shot him in the head. He's gonna be dead. Dead, I whispered to myself. I let him lay there, started thinking to myself about a place to take a shot at Salatsin. I looked at the sky. The sun was shining? Like the days I was a kid. You're still a fucking kid, and no worries, just running around with friends playing video games. You can't play video games running around unless you have a Game Boy. Wanting to go to Orlando, Florida. I wish these days would come back. I never had them, so I never wanted life to turn out like a battlefield. That wasn't a battle. You just, I mean, I tried to remember to one day when I was 10, 5 years ago, when I was still a child. In 2063, I had a very good friend. I would play basketball with him, and he would always beat me. Then we went to his backyard and played like we were in a distant future with laser guns. Those days I would never forget. What's his name? You're not going to tell us his name? But I had to get back to my job to save America from certain defeat. Okay, so at the very beginning of this, we thought he was some kind of, like, against America. And now, it turns out he's some assassin guy trying to kill out this speech person. Okay, my question, though, here, alright, how is a meeting that the prisoners are going to be certain defeats? Walked over from the left of the stadium where Salatsin would be speaking. There was a hill. Who the fuck is Salatsin? There was a hill about 100 feet from my position, and I decided to go and shoot shots. But then I found out guards were all around the stadium, and the fact that it's a fucking stadium, and the fact that would be... You could not be 100 feet away and not be noticed. I mean, if they were decent... This is going to be harder than I thought. I said to myself, well, I know. How hard could it be to just stand there and point and shoot a guy? I mean, how can I take these guys down? Then I got the idea I had to kill them when their weight is more on the damn. What? What? It turned out to be very easy. The guards were mediocre. All they happened to do was walk around in circles, and I'm pretty sure 2 guards were flirting. Okay. I shot them all quickly. This would have been interesting to know about, like, oh, well, I crouched in a certain position behind a wall, and I shot one in the leg. He yelled to help until I shot him right in the throat, cutting off his vocal cords. Now, I reloaded, and in a fast crouching run, ran out to the best spot I could see the stage. Are you sure this is MOP fanfiction? Like, this sounds like Call of Duty fanfiction. The Afghans talk. I don't stand them, but it looked like the Mexicans and the South Americans did. Oh my god. Soon after one of the people on the stage stopped talking, everyone clapped. Yay! I figured Salassin would come out. He didn't. It looked like they recruited some people. Yay! Then they introduced the lieutenant general's shoulders, craft carriers, people that you would generally want to shoot. And this took about an hour because I was pretty sure we're naming all of them, generals. I noticed one word. Salatsin! Yay! Captain's... What? What? Captain Salatsin. Captain Salatsin. You passed up shooting generals so you could shoot one captain. Hello and goodbye, Salatsi, is all I could say before I started fighting. What the fuck, I said, because, cursing. As I looked, the last thing I would guess to see today, and a swirling portal leading someplace, keeping me from killing Salatsin. Oh no! Soon after countless times of trying to take a steady shot on, the portal got stronger. I'm busy, portal! Let me shoot this guy. Oi! I said I'm busy! Until it got too strong for me, I dropped my rifle in order to dig my hands and feet to stop myself. Okay, I'm sorry. If you see a magical portal open up behind you, you won't just be all like, I'm gonna go shoot him, guy. Whatever. But my strength soon went away, and I was dragged into the portal. My legs started floating, and only my hands could help me. But then my fingers slipped through the rough ground. Dirt went up and then down, and nobody in this entire stadium, 100 feet away, was like, "What the fuck's that giant portal doing over there?" I couldn't help but to relax. The portal was silent. No cheering, no worries, except for the fact that America was doomed by one captain. You know, if it was like the if this was like Adolf, you know, the leader, the whole big shenanigan, you know, like, okay. But Captain? Okay, whatever. I felt like an ant, because the portal was that big around me. I felt a wet sensation, like swimming. What does the portal look like? Maybe, I said. I reached out to feel the swirl of the portal. It was wet, yes, but it gave me a shock. I felt like screaming, but I didn't. I grabbed my handgun. Good, I didn't want to go someplace I didn't want to be without something to defend myself. My hand, now red, felt like it molded around the gun. They feel like home now. They. Okay, alright. Okay, so. No description on what this portal is. Also, touch portal swirly thingies that are supposed to be going all around you. I mean, you did get sucked into this thing. You would have felt it, right? Seconds later, also, you wouldn't be all like, maybe. You know, you'd be freaking the fuck out, okay? Seconds later, I felt a different atmosphere. I looked behind me in horror. I was going to be falling out from the clouds. You didn't say you were in a. I soon fell out of the portal. It was now disappearing. I didn't want to yell too, but I yelled, "Oh shit! Do you know what it feels like to go down on a ride? What kind of ride? That weird feeling in your stomach like it's about to explode? That's exactly how I felt. I looked down. I was going to fall into it. And now I know. And now I know why this is an MLP site. I just shed a silent tear. "This is going to hurt," I yelled. I fell through the trees, which gave me numerous cuts, and thank the Lord I fell into a lake. But eh, eh, tree lake. Unless these are like huge trees, which, okay, maybe they are. This is going to hurt. Yeah. But my back felt extreme pain as I suddenly tried to scream in the water. I hit the bottom of the lake softly. I didn't want to swim up, but I felt something pull me up. I could sense what it was, but my guess was a human. It soon swam me to the top. What the hey, it screamed. It sounded like a female, so why not say she? But she dropped me back in the water. I climbed back out angry. You seriously saved me too. I stopped dead in my tracks to see a fucking Pegasus. Oh, why? Fucking God. Why? Oh, God. oh, 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 oh my God. I'm going to leave. Oh, I'm going to leave now, I said. I tried to run, but the thing got to me first. Where would you run to? Let me go. No way. Twilight did some spell, and she knew it was you she brought. You're coming to Ponyla. Didn't understand anything she said, but I just said, you suck. Very, very professional. Soon enough. Soon enough, after getting some odd stares, I found that the Pegasus carrying me was named Rainbow Dash. The bottom half of her body was dragging around the ground as we came up to the inside of a tree. I guess this was written. So I yelled rebellion and kicked the door. It cracked a little. We're not even halfway through. I don't even. Seriously, this isn't even my house, Rainbow screamed. Ugh, she moaned. Twilight. Because she wanted they wouldn't have heard the door being kicked open. The thing you summoned is here. The door opened to 5 others, 2 of which were horses, 2 Pegasus, 2 unicorns. Apparently, good thing you know about mythology, because otherwise, fuck. You'd be screwed. 2! And 1 was staring at me. Good, said the purple unicorn. How'd you see I summoned you from your world? Yep, I announced. And I see by your appearance, you're human. Amazing! Twilight sighed. She was probably as annoyed as I am. Well, let's introduce ourselves. I am Twilight Sparkle. Just... Hey, what was that for? She asked, crouching, laughing at my name. You didn't even say I respond. You have no much idea how many millions of people will laugh at your name right now, I said. And then, after that, Rainbow's completely sorry. I said, sorry, I have a little bit of a problem back where I live, and you horses. Ponies! We're ponies! Okay, first of all, why the fuck would Rainbow Dash care? Like, seriously? That's not even a decent insult. Like, really? I went back to correct my sins, and your ponies have kind of kept me away from it. What was it that we took you away from? Because we didn't really mean to. We're sorry. What did we take you away? You're from your family, your friends, or I cut off Fluttershy. You didn't even say she was talking. I felt kind of crappy for it, but it had to be done. Why do you care? World, for one, and for 2, I was just about to assassinate someone very vital in my mission. And after that, they all looked at me like I was crazy. What? Afghan has gotten too much power. I need to stop them from destroying my world. It's how things go. Twilight soon spoke up, but in a very scared voice. Are you an assassin? No! Kinda, I said, nodding. I got dropped to the floor by Rainbow Dash, whose jaw just dropped. I sighed, and I'm not here to kill. Fluttershy let out the biggest sigh in the world, like she was holding it since I got here. I'm not here to kill anybody. The world is in World War III, you can say. Afghanistan has risen up from the bottom and started destroying every continent in its path. I trained myself to become an assassin and kill every last person who tried to destroy America! Okay, Twilight added, obviously wanting more information, but being the only pony to speak, the others were still looking at me. What would you use to, her eyelight twitched, kill them with? Yeah, my rifle is still over there. That's when I remembered I had my handgun. I grabbed my gun and showed it to her. This is my Walther P99. It's not very long range, but it's efficient. I looked around. Can I use something for a target? I could tell Twilight was getting, maybe my desk? With the magic from her horn, she set the desk up. Okay, you are shooting a gun for the first time in front of 5 creatures, the magical creatures, you don't even know how their hearing is. They might be sensitive to hearing loud noises. And you're seriously going to shoot a gun off in a room with these people. Okay, at least you... Okay. Yes, I answered. I would cover your ears if I were any of you. I don't want to get innocent pony's ears busted as much as I would want to bust open Dash. The fuck? Why? Said Rarity. I can't tell she wasn't trying to get on my nerves. Because it's loud, I said. Finally, I shot. Like I said, the gun was loud. No shit. Fluttershy made this odd noise that would make anyone say that's so cute. What was really funny? Rainbow Dash thought she was thought she tough. She didn't cover her ears. Whoa! Screamed Rainbow. That's loud, like I said. After I shot my P99, Twilight just asked me some questions about basic life at my dimension. Oh, I just kill people! Because of America! And... oh my god. Okay. Alright, I'm drinking some tea. But soon enough, they all left. No, not Twilight. This is her home, and Rarity had a weird walk out the door. Do you think she... Nah, what pony loves you? It's getting pretty dark out. We should go to bed, maybe? Sure, I said. Twilight led me upstairs to a slightly small room with a big bed for Twilight, a bookshelf. There's about 1,000 downstairs, and a bed built for a bird and its family. I just stared down at it. Am I going to sleep in this? Twilight just laughed. Of course not. There's a small bed over there. I looked at where she was pointing. She was right. But the thing I really hated was the covers. Princess Celestia! I could say anything. Soon Twilight found out. Oh, the covers. Sorry, she said. I managed to do the same. Okay, we're done. Okay, alright, we're in the comment section. Oh, yes. Oh, we got through it, guys. We got through it. We got through it. Oh, my God, where do I start with this one? Holy shit. Okay, you know how I basically like to be criticizing and, I criticize my stuff that I read, fanfics, even if they're decent. I apologize for anyone who ever read any fanfic that I, reviewed, I guess you could say, and felt upset because I didn't like it. Okay? Your fanfics are good compared to this. Wow. You just forgot, he didn't even care. He was just like, oh, I abandoned my mission. And by the way, in a realistic setting, killing one man, especially considering his position, would not end the war. Okay? We were talking about generals. And first of all, his thing was against the captain. He was going to shoot a captain. That would have done, little to none. I mean, yeah, it would have affected people, but it would have just given them more reason to fight back, the American spies shot our captain! Revenge his death! I don't even know what accent I'm trying to do there. I'm just doing an accent. Fuck, even if you shot Hitler, and if the army, his generals were still up for it, they would just use him as a martyr. Who can compete with a ghost? He'd be a symbol. So, it wouldn't do anything. And then the portal. Why the fuck? Just... One time, I want to see a fanfic on MLP where the person doesn't get warped there. Okay, at first I kind of had this interesting idea that maybe radioactive creates a utopia, and because they were talking about how South America was destroyed, or apparently just taken over because they took all the people out of there. That's another thing. Okay, first of all, 100 feet is not far enough. Second of all, you had a rifle, not a sniper rifle, a rifle. Third of all, the combat was just pathetically written. Everything was pathetically written. Fourth of all, the sudden hatred towards Rainbow Dash. Can you take me back? Line never comes ever. He just goes with it. Sixth of all, the fucking character. His name sucks. His character sucks. His everything sucks. This has the meaning of OC, the definition of original character. Do not steal. A gun master. God, just... I'm Axelsims, and this is... give it the fucking axe, man. Give it the fucking axe. Chop its fucking head off. Jesus fucking Christ. This is just bad. Good night, everyone. I need to go cry.